How's it going, people? It is Liam Catterson here with another episode of Once Upon a Time, with episode number 2 of season 4, as I look forward to continuing this season, which we kicked off in really interesting fashion. Of course, we caught up with Elsa and Anna before they came to Storybrooke, with Anna missing, Elsa looking for her, and Elsa causing quite a bit of commotion to those who are, I guess, into the unknown in regards to what is currently happening. That was so perfect and terrible at the same time. But no, I'm really looking forward to seeing how things proceed with their story, how it will intertwine with everything else. Regina in a bit of a rut at the minute, but she's got a very interesting storyline ahead of her in terms of finding the author of the book that Henry admires so much. And yeah, it's going to be a very interesting season from what things are setting up so far to be. So, yeah, with that said, let's get into episode number 1. Episode number 2. We've already done episode 1 of season 4 for Once Upon a Time. Let's go.
Until we're together, no one leaves this town.
Oh, no. Oh, Elsa? So we already have a barrier, but now she's creating another barrier, basically.
Can I help you?
I hope so. Are you David?
Yes. Yes, I am.
David with the long hair! Yo! Okay. Was not having that on my bingo card. And the fact that
I got your name
him and Anna
and I'll tell you
interacted.
yours.
This is a bad time.
Who's that?
That is someone you don't want to mess with. I call her Bo Peep.
What? Bo Peep?
Sweetheart.
Wait, what?
I'll see you in 3 hours.
I googled how to get over a breakup. It didn't talk about your boyfriend's lifetime traveling back from the past, but close enough.
Aww.
That's really sweet.
Good on Henry. Uh-oh. It's kind of sweet.
It's for Henry. It's from your mother.
You have been accepted to Hogwarts.
She doesn't want to see me.
Oh, kid.
Operation Nightshade or
Nightshade?
Blackthorn or
That's okay.
Oh, my
you wouldn't
heart.
even let me hug him. Killed me.
Sounds familiar.
This is really
So I do
making
that,
me
great.
sad.
We can't look at the internet, TV, my clock.
Happy's right. Power's out.
No
So what you gonna do about it,
phones.
sister?
No signal. Hello,
thinking
anyone
he's
on the phone?
Regina,
No,
the
because the
mayor?
power's out.
She doesn't want the
Sorry,
job
cultural
anymore.
reference.
This is your curse. You are the mayor now. I am?
We helped you take your kingdom back, remember? So you could rule. Well, this is your kingdom now. So rule it.
Congrats.
Here with the ice bucket while I check that out.
Oh, boy.
I think it's time you and I have a little talk about your intentions with my daughter.
Oh!
It's an old-fashioned, even on my standards, and I still pay with doubloons. Remember, I know your reputation. It was not some
He's
conquest.
getting the dad talk.
I wouldn't risk my life for someone I see as loot.
If there's no payment, you keep the horse, and I take your farm. And you can work off your debts as my slaves.
Damn, Bo Peep, what the heck?
Let's go. We can leave this place and start over.
You really did her dirty. Oy. Avalanche! Oh? That's great.
Let me be the judge of what loss I can take.
Stop being so stubborn. You don't know anything about loss. You're
Like
just
Anna
afraid
said,
of it.
what else
I
have you
don't,
got
do
to
I?
lose?
If you did, you
really?
wouldn't act this way.
Loss is exactly why I'm acting this way.
I think it's cowardice.
Oh, ha.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean that.
Hey, that could push
When I was
people.
6 years old, I will beat this. He said to her, I have to be better for the boy. I have to be different.
Holy
I have to
shit.
stop. And he promised he would. For 13 days, he won.
That one night.
But on the 14th, he spent his last night in a tavern. And they found his body in the wreckage of our cart.
Shit.
At the bottom of a ravine.
That's some real tragedy with David. Oh.
Some battles.
But I did not ask to maintain a metropolitan electrical grid. Oh, and get this. I'm starting to get why Regina was evil. It wasn't her. It was you. You have survived your entire lives without light bulbs. Buy a flashlight.
Holy shit! Ah!
Not great at controlling them, and it looks to me like you're the same way. You have magic. Yeah.
I don't know if their powers can
Anna helps.
kind of
She
balance it out.
helps me control it. So if I can find her, she can help me undo this. We can get rid of all this, the whole wall, when she's here.
Well, I'm afraid she's not.
That ends up hurting people too. And part of it is, I'm the only one I've ever heard of with powers like mine.
That has to be very lonely.
It's scary.
I'm very sorry I trapped us here. I didn't mean it.
I know.
Oh.
Emma. I can find her. Always and forever.
You suck!
So now all that's left is for you and your mummy to pay me. Or hand over your farm.
She
Emma,
turned her
don't
back. You
sleep.
could have stabbed her right there and then. No one would blame
More
you.
about your son.
I only want to know more because...
Right. I just have one. Say hello.
Woo!
Now, my daughter's in trouble, and I need to find the person that can help her. Someone you branded.
I branded a lot of people.
Her name was
Oh
Anna.
wow, that gives off
She
Vader
went by
energy. I've
Jane
killed a
back
lot of
Janet
fathers.
never keep a record book. Guess Mama's gotta get her hands dirty now.
Damn, Anna really talks him real well.
See?
Uh-oh.
Told you can't win.
Actually,
Whoa!
I thought you were them.
Good job, good job.
got your necklace back. I also have to be able to live with myself, and I can't do that
Good heart.
if I'm trapped in a life I don't want. Now, I think it's time we get you on your way.
Thank
I like how she was very instrumental to teach him a few things that he would adopt, I guess, down the line.
I didn't know much about Anna, but she wouldn't want you to live alone in an ice cave, which is where you'll be if you don't melt that ice.
She wouldn't want you to live with this guilt. Nothing's impossible.
I can see her. Emma!
Anna would be proud, Elsa.
Let's get her home. Warmed up.
Yeah, and 500 blankets. I'm guessing no one noticed something like that. Okay.
I'm no expert, but there is one man, a very powerful wizard who's well versed in all magics.
Perhaps he can help me. What's his name?
Oh
I
no.
don't like to say such a name out loud.
He's
Let me guess who this is.
Rumpelstiltskin.
This is not gonna end well, folks. Oh boy.
I don't see anything.
He's gonna be responsible.
Is it broken?
Or her disappearance.
It is.
We might not know where your sister is,
She's alive.
but we know the most important thing.
She's
Just
alive.
watch this as her.
Who's alive?
Oh, I belong here, and I'm gonna come back every day because this is my house too. And I miss my room.
Henry.
Mom.
He's a killer for you, Regina. You need him. There it is. There it is. Show off. Show off. Ice Queen. Snow Queen. Mrs. Freeze. We just need a Victor here, and where's Nora? See, there we go. Parallels. Where's Nora? Where's Anna? See, I'm writing the season all by itself, but I don't think, you know, especially with this being a Disney thing, they're gonna incorporate DC characters. Obviously, I'm only joking, but still, couldn't resist. No, that was pretty ace. Good continuation from the first episode, where we finally have Emma and co be acquainted with Elsa, and obviously Elsa having a wee bit issues with her abilities, but also it was a nice surprise, not just seeing Bo Peep being brought into this. Not sure if I agree with her being villainous, but it's an interesting twist. But also how Anna and David knew each other, and how she was very instrumental in I guess, some of the characteristics he is kind of known for. So I thought that was a really good episode of Once Upon a Time. Really did continue season 4 in a very, very good fashion, especially, like I said, with bridging Elsa and the Storybrooke characters that we know and love together, and progressing things forward, especially since Rumpel seemingly has an idea about Anna, given the fact that we saw in the flashbacks that Anna was on her way to visit Rumpel. But yeah, it was pretty great. Flashbacks and present day stuff. It was very enjoyable. Really great to see the Anna and David connection, and I thought they had a really nice connectivity. The chemistry was pretty neat, not gonna lie. And I really loved how instrumental Anna was to some of the traits that David would, I guess, in present day possess, especially with some of the sword fighting. Although I did think it did came a bit too easily in a sense, because you had Bo Peep, who was coined someone who was very infamous and someone who you don't want to get on the wrong side of. And after a day, maybe less in terms of like hours and whatnot of training, and Anna schooling charming, it's weird how he was able to get the upper hand. So I wouldn't say effortlessly, but it was edging close to that, wasn't it? So yeah, but I get what they wanted to do with the whole winning the impossible fight shtick, and being able to beat that nothing is impossible vibe. So like with Elsa being able to have a bit of control of her magic, because there was that notion that she can't do this without Anna. So I get what they wanted to do. It's just that something, I guess, so grounded, like, you know, sword fighting, it does seem a bit, so. But I really loved, like I said, the connectivity with Anna and David, and I am wondering how, like, with David not appearing at the wedding because he knew about Kristoff, so I'm wondering if there's going to be some exploration there potentially. But I'm wondering if David got pulled to replace his brother, of course, and that hence why he couldn't make the wedding. So yeah, but no, it was really, really great. I really loved this early idea of David, how he was so. There was this defeated atmosphere almost because Anna was able to get the upper hand, and he felt like he was failing, and there was this defeated backstory as well with his father. I don't believe we got an inkling on David's father before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in terms of like every time we've popped to see David and his mother at the farm, I don't think he's mentioned anything extensive regarding his father, if anything, him at all. So when he opened up about how his father was an alcoholic, not only was it a very, very sad circumstance because it's such a grounded, it's such a real topic to divulge into, but also you just feel so bad for David and how this kind of set things up in terms of that defeated and if things seem impossible, just give up straight away idea. So yeah, and it was really, really sad, like especially how he was so optimistic and how his dad was like, I'm gonna get over this for the family. And one day drastically changed their lives because of course his father died. And yeah, so it was really, really sad how we had David open up about that and gotten a bit of context into that. So yeah, but it was really, really it was really, really great to see Anna give a bit of that wisdom, especially about you got to do this because, I mean, you're screwed either way because you're not going to be able to meet Beau's demands. So the best you can do is do this because what else have you got to lose, essentially? So, but I really, really thought that Anna's influence on David was pretty great, and how Anna's wisdom was very, very fundamental to helping out with Elsa and Emma's situation. It was really great, especially since that wisdom reflected to Elsa, which of course is a very, very big impact given the fact that Elsa, of course, looking for Anna. So yeah, but yeah, I really, really loved the Anna David storyline because it was pretty entertaining, and like I said, there was great charisma, and having Bo Peep was not something that I had expected whatsoever, as well as the fact that she would play a more villainous kind of character. So yeah, like I'm still 50-50 about that because I thought like the idea is a very interesting concept, but it's not something that you'd expect Bo Peep to be something more sweeter and not so sour like this incarnation was. So yeah, but it was a very, very interesting concept, not gonna lie. So there is that. But yeah, I really loved how there was that living versus surviving. Surviving isn't, winning talk as well. And yeah, there was this whole idea of could you live with yourself doing this and that as opposed to so but also we had David's I guess wisdom that kind of came from Anna as well, help out Henry, because there was that defeated atmosphere. Like I really loved that defeated atmosphere that David had reflect on Henry, because obviously Henry was told that Regina wanted to give herself a bit of space, and Henry was just upset, thinking that she doesn't want to see me, and it really did break my heart because it broke my heart for both Regina and Henry, because Henry's beating himself up about this, and it just yeah, it just hurts seeing Henry in this dejected state. Even when he turned down, like Emma was pushing for Henry, and even bringing up, well, we can call this operation, and then Henry was like, no, I don't want to, and that, because Henry's always on board with this, but if he pushes that away, it's like, yeah, this hurts. So, so I really, really thought that the whole resolution to that with Regina accepting Henry was really, really good, because I know things do hurt for Regina. It's understandable, and you want to give her a hug because she is broken and she just feels lost, and I get it, because sometimes when we're that hurt, all we want to do is close ourselves off to everyone. And Henry is wanting to be there for his mother. And as I said, Henry is a pillar for Regina. So if there's going to be any support figure that is going to help her, it's going to be Henry. So if anything, like this, it's understandable she's isolating herself. But obviously it doesn't. You need the people in your life there for you, and like I said, Henry is a pillar for Regina. So I'm really, really glad that Regina didn't shut the door on him or anything like that. That there was that acceptance. There was that reluctant acceptance, because she's still pained, but like I said, if there's anyone that is going to give her that push, to give her that bit of light in that heartbreaking situation that she's going through at the minute, it's going to be Henry. So, yeah. So I really, really loved how that closed things off. I also really, really loved the whole situation with Hook, because when Emma and Elsa were on the other side, you saw how desperate Hook was to get Emma out of there. Like, he kept, like, even after being told the first time, he still kept trying to dig his hook into the ice because he was desperate to rescue Emma. And I feel like there is that genuine care. Like, he was really, really scared. You can even see it on his face when things were looking more and more dire for Emma, that Hook was really, really scared for Emma. So I thought that was sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It really touched my heart a bit. And I did like the fact that David was like, so we need to have the talk. Given the fact that we had Hook and David have a very, very interesting connectivity, especially in season 3, it's just funny to me that David's like, hey, we need the talk, okay? What are your intentions with my thoughts? I just love their pairing so much. So that bit was just... yeah, I really loved the care that Hook had for Emma, like how really, really petrified he was. He does want to make this work. Like, I feel like you can sense the kind of giddiness in him that he's getting this chance at potentially a happy ever after with Emma. I mean, it's still early days, of course, but you can tell how he really, really does love being at Emma's side. And so I really liked that. But yeah, we also have this mysterious woman at the end who is potentially connected with Elsa. I've already got an early theory going on. So I feel like Elsa and Anna's father remarried, and the first wife is who we saw at the end, and that's where Elsa's powers come from in this incarnation. I'm just throwing out my 2 cents here. That woman that we saw at the end, the Ice Queen, the Snow Queen, whoever you want to call her, I feel like she is actually Elsa's mother. And their father, yeah, because there is a truth. So what if they hid her alias and whatnot from Anna and Elsa? And I don't know. because that's just my my early theory at the minute, that she is actually Elsa's mother, and Elsa and Anna's father, they didn't want them to know about who his first wife was, and to their knowledge, who they perceive as their mother is actually their stepmother, but she is potentially villainous, so yeah, let's pretend she doesn't exist. That's the idea. So that's my 2 cents at the minute in terms of theories. I could be wrong, but it's just an early theory in terms of, hey, there's that connectivity, and you know, this could, yeah, this could explain Elsa's powers potentially. So, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. Because I can't remember if Anna is. I think she's younger than Elsa, so it would make a bit sense if Elsa was a baby, and I don't know. But it's just my 2 cents. Anyways, yeah. There was also the snow bit, which, you know, wasn't too much, I guess. There was that nice rant that she had, which was like, oi! So that was pretty fun stuff. But apart from that, not too much. She's apparently the mayor, so congrats on the promotion. But no, I really thought this was a great episode. And yeah, like I said, it was really great to see the I guess Frozen world be connected with the Storybrooke world, and now Emma and co have this mission to find Anna. They know she's alive, so that's all good. Where, though, remains to be seen, but Rumpel may have some answers since Anna met him, so yeah. Or maybe she didn't. Who knows? It could just be could be a false trail, but we kind of can put 2 and 2 together that the next time we might see Anna in the flashbacks, it's going to be with Rumpel, so that's going to end well. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!